All right, a lesson in brain chemistry. I'm sorry, I got right pissed off. I was watching a video I thought was pretty cool. I was agreeing with what they were saying and everything. And it's not agreeing with what people say that make it interesting. It was a decent movie. And then they start talking about dopamine. Particularly a monkey, if you care to know what video I'm talking about. If you see a monkey and they're talking about dopamine, you might be watching the movie I was talking about. But your mind controls your brain chemistry. Your brain chemistry does not control your mind. Dopamine isn't like this chemical that makes you happy. Dopamine is when you're thinking. The activity going on inside your brain, they call that dopamine. Dopamine doesn't necessarily correspond to happiness or pleasure or delight or anything. It just means consciousness. Dopamine is consciousness. Every single time you have any amount of conscious cognitive capacity or any amount of awareness taking place in your mind, your brain releases dopamine. Dopamine is not like, oh, he's got high levels of dopamine. That means he's happier. He's like stimulated. Oh, wait, no, that's what it means. It means they're stimulated, not happy. And then so they have psychiatrists and fucking anyone that has any concept of perception of reality, which doctors don't like, or fascists don't like, or capitalists don't like, or someone doesn't like, they say that you got a mental problem. You got a mental problem. So they bring you into the hospital, and they find out that you've got something happening in your mind. And they go, oh, you've got some dopamine issues. And that's how our entire academic society is run. That's how our entire healthcare is run. That's how our professional industry is run. If you got thoughts in your head, oh, you have a dopamine problem. And it's like, yeah, I think. And then so when you're anticipating that something's going to happen, you're happy. You like anticipating things. You're the kind of person that likes anticipating things because you got dopamine happening when you're anticipating something. But then when it happens, you're not as satisfied as you were waiting for it because your dopamine levels aren't as high when you receive what you were anticipating as you were when you were anticipating it. It's just bullshit. Dopamine is just evidence that there's cognitive capacity taking place inside your mind. It's not representative of desire or appreciation or enjoyment. It is specifically just brain activity. But no, that's not what they tell people, and that's not what they pretend, because they use it to manipulate the population and control them whenever they're put into a position where they don't appreciate or they don't agree with their authority. And they're a bunch of bigoted retards. Fucking pushover scumbags. Anyways, have a good day. Woo!